What's up, guys? This is my level 50 Nisha build that you have all been asking for. Um, and like all builds, I like to name it, so I'm going to go ahead and name it Turn Down, because my first Nisha video was called Nisha Turn Down, because holy crap, she popped Zira in like 2 seconds. Like Kraken popcorn, it's great. But anyway, this build, as you can see, I'm using if you could probably tell, I'm using a Celestial Lawbringer class mod. Now, here's the thing about this class mod. Apparently, from what I've seen and heard, it is bugged to where the +5 isn't added, it is multiplied. So you're getting 25 out of 5 for whatever you're using. Now, this will probably be fixed, but knowing, like looking back at their track record for fixing things in the past, like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't fixed. I really wouldn't. I mean, it's very, very broken, but the Sandhawk was a thing in Borderlands 2 for a while. Sandhawk B combo, and the Gunzerker's money shot chains were insanely broken. I guess their answer to all that was adding in OP levels, but that's not a very good way to fix it because it breaks the rest of the game easily. But yeah. So this class mod, the skills are broken. It's very, very broken. It's fun to use and abuse, so if you want, you can go ahead and run it. But here's the thing, if it does get nerfed, it will still be very, very good to use. 10 out of 5 is not bad at all. Of course, 25 out of 5 is way better, but you're still doing a lot of damage and getting a lot of buffs from just this class mod, how it's supposed to work in the first place. To get this class mod, you are supposed to be able to get it from the stalker enemy that everyone farms Ds for. In the code, it says he's supposed to drop this, but under his drops, he drops all of these. The raid boss is supposed to drop these. The stalker is supposed to drop the celestial ones. But it's bugged because they didn't proofread their code. And they could easily hotfix it, spend no money because hotfixes don't take money, and easily fix it. So, of course, it only works when you're connected to the internet, but still, at least it's fixed for most people. But anyway, so as for recommended gear, I'd say probably lasers and pistols. Like the Rosie's a good choice, the Viropulse is a good choice, the E-Gun's a good choice, an Anarchist pistol is a good choice. Even like a crap one like this destroys everything and takes all the lives. All the lives. Lady Fists are nice, can't get them legitimately, but if they make it to where they do drop from the badass midgets that they're supposed to drop from, they fix its rarity in the code and make it not a white so it could drop. It'd be a really, really good thing for you to go get and farm, and yeah, it'd be really, really powerful. I mean, really any gun could work on this build and this character because it's such a broken character. Broken in a fun and good way. I've definitely loved this character and all of its brokenness. But yeah, Jacob's pistols are cool too. They're not the best thing to run with this exact setup, but they're cool. They will work with this build, but this build has a lot of fire rate bonuses to it, and you don't really need fire rate bonuses. Just something that you know, you could fire as fast as you could pull the trigger. So here I have a Bulwark, a Stormfront, and an Edie. I just run these because I like them, and I never actually throw grenades at this build because everything dies with my guns like instantly. So that's not really recommended. Run whatever you want. You can really run whatever you want. On a lot of my build videos, people come in and they're like, well, you could run this here instead of that, and you could run that here instead of that. It'd probably work a lot better. Mr. Flair, they don't know what you're talking about. Run whatever you want. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Run whatever you want. This is just what I like running. I only recommend like the class mod and like lasers and pistols. That's really all I recommend. So let's go ahead and get into the spec here. We have the Rifle Woman. Again, this is 25 out of 25, this is 25 out of 25, this is 25 out of 25, and this I don't want to do the math for. What? Turn down for what? Turn down. But anyway, can you go over here, please? Do I really have to click the arrow? No, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. There's no skill there. There's no skill tree there. It was like that in Borderlands 2 as well. But, as you can see, the bonuses listed on the card are correct. It doesn't list the 25 out of 5. So the bonuses you're seeing is what you'd get if it's nerfed, and it's still very, very big bonuses. I mean, look at that. Look at that. You can read it for yourself. You get 2 big bonuses there, and you get health regen and a big crit bonus there, which is nice. Of course, this is a kill skill, but killing things with Nisha is not exactly hard. Now, I'm just going to go over this real quick. You don't need this because it gives you accuracy and recoil reduction when firing from the hip, but the thing is, when you're in showdown, you have like perfect accuracy and no recoil reduction, so no point in running that skill because you're going to be basically showdowning like more often than not. Here is Unchained. Don't need that. It gives you fire rate for each stack, but it goes away if you don't shoot an enemy for 10 seconds. And since this game doesn't have good combat flow, you could go like you transition from area to area like after killing like 10 enemies, and it happens so often that during those transitions you're going to lose all these stacks, so it's not really worth it. It's better to have this and that, and if it's buffed, even better. Quick shot. Even if you're not using a Celestial class mod, you want something that buffs quick shot. Like, what's really the best things to buff? Like, honestly, I'd say this is good to buff, this is good to buff, this is good to buff, and this is good to buff. If you get like any of these two, like quick shot with any of those skills, are probably what you want to run if you can't get a Celestial class mod. But yeah. Now here you have Fistful of Bullets. It's a 1 out of 1 pointer. Increases your magazine size with all gun types by 3. That's good for pistols, not really good for lasers. Doesn't really matter. But it's still nice to have just because. Here's Impatience. Basically, you kill an enemy and you get a stack of Impatience, and your reload speed is increased by 20%. Stacks 21 times. You can basically make it so quick shot can go ahead and be procced instantly. That's basically how you're making it. Because you kill a few enemies, you are basically reloading like instantly. It's really cool. Now here's the dilemma with this build. I don't like this skill, I don't like this skill, I don't like this skill, I don't like this skill. But you need one of those skills to get down here. Because you can't just like put the 5 out of 5 for this like over here. That would probably be better, but you have to pick one of these. Here's the thing, with lasers, which are highly recommended for this build, first shot doesn't really matter. Because it's not going to do a lot. It's continuous damage that lasers are good with. With something like the Heralds or the Maggies, it is great. But if you're using the Maggie, I like to think that the combo of Tombstone and Hot Lead, giving you like, making like a 30% chance for body shots to be crits. And by the way, this crits anything. This skill can be buffed by a maximum of 60%. It crits with rockets, apparently. It crits with the flacker. Apparently, you run up, you like, proc this skill with the flacker, go up to the Sentinel's face, hit him, insta-dead. That's what I've heard. And it sounds fun that the flacker can be used so well. Of course, the character is what's making it broken, but still. But yeah, I like the combo of Hot Lead and Tombstone better with the Maggie, or like any Jacob's pistol, or a non-elemental Lady Fist. I really like running that. Like, the only reason I have this really is for non-elemental Lady Fist and killing the Sentinel, so it could hit through his like face mask and just crit him and like do bonus damage. So it's nice. It doesn't add or resist to your gun. It just gives you the bonus damage. So it's nice to have. Of course, they'll resist the fire damage, but not the main gun damage itself, like with incendiary weapons. If you're hitting like an armored target or something, or a shielded target. But really, with these 5 points, you can put it there, there, or there. Whatever you want. I just like this because it works better for me, and I just think it works better in unison with Tombstone. But you can put that wherever you want. It's not really too important. Now here we have the Capstone Unforgiven. It makes your shots ricochet and deals 10% bonus damage when like per hit, which is good. And at the end of showdown, if any enemies are still alive, which they probably won't be, but if any enemies are still alive, the bullets inside them will explode. I put a bomb inside every bad guy. That's nice though. It's nice to have. Now here we have Ruthless. Since this is technically 25 out of 5, or not really technically, it is 25 out of 5. It is 2.5 seconds per kill. You get 2.5 seconds to your duration in showdown per kill, which is pretty broken. 1 second isn't bad either if they patch it. Now here we have Settle Up. It's a kill skill. You kill somebody, you get bonus movement speed and gun damage. I've always been a fan of bonus movement speed. Always. If I can get on a build, I will get on a build. Plus, it's bonus gun damage as well, which is nice. Normally, when I put bonus movement speed on a build, people like to tell me, well, you could run this and it's better. It's my playstyle. The builds are my playstyle. If you have a different playstyle, the build is not for you. But people want the build, so I'm giving them the build. But anyway, Magnificent 6, the last 6 bullets of non-elemental weapons clips deal extra damage, which is sort of like Money Shot, but not really. Claptrap's the one with the really big Money Shot. This could go pretty well with Hot Lead and Tombstone, but I just find these skills better. And I put 2 in here just because I had 2 skill points over, and it was buffed, so I was like, why not? It's boosted. You could put the 1 point there or the 1 point there, wherever you want to put those 2 points. Like, these 5 points and these 2 points, put them wherever you want. There's 7 skill points in this build. It isn't really useful. I'd just leave the 7 out, but you guys would go crazy if I left skill points out. So I just pop it in there. Pop it wherever you want. Short fused is nice. It's a 1 out of 1. You could like read it for yourself, you know. Deals bonus explosive damage when you kill somebody, and the closer you are, the higher the damage, up to 35% gun damage as explosive damage, which is great. And here we have faster than you, gives you some really good buffs, 35% to reload speed, weapon swap speed, and fire rate for killing an enemy, and fire rate is really good to have. Here we have high noon. When you are in showdown, the longer you are in showdown, you do bonus gun damage. That's plus 15% per second, which is really nice. Really nice. And you're going to be killing a lot of stuff and doing a lot. You're going to be killing a lot, so you're going to be like around a lot, so you're going to be getting bonus gun damage a lot. It's really good. And you all know this skill. Basically, whatever pistol you have in your hand will be digistructed and have a copy of it in your other hand. It's cool, and you can do a gun glitch with this that I'm not going to explain. But anyway, guys, my house is getting pretty loud now, so I'm going to call it here. There will be gameplay after this with some music. Again, if you don't like the music, mute it, go play around, don't complain about it. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you all later. Bye.
High that I've ever been on. She got me hooked as her earthquake shook. Now I'm fighting